Hello everyone, my name is Alex. This is an episode of a course, How to Learn Java Within 50 Days. Link to the full playlist is in the description below. In this episode specifically, we're going to talk about Booleans. Now, what a Boolean is, it's actually something very useful, and it's really simple as well. And the way it is that it's a variable that holds a value, either it's true, either it's false. And then we can check this variable using if statements and things like that. So maybe if we're creating a game where we want our inventory to look in a specific way, we can maybe have customizable buttons that you can press in order to customize your inventory in the way you want it to look. It's like has glow, and then we can have that to a specific value. For example, the way we create a boolean is just by typing boolean, and we're gonna name it something, and maybe is on. And this is also something in programming normally, at least Java. Uh, you type in each word is starts on a capital letter, but not the first one. When each variable is created, the first letter is lowercase, and the ones on new words is capitalized. So this is on two words, smallized, no, lowercase, lowercase and uppercase like this. Now, when we set this equal to something, we want to type in either true or false. And let's just say this is false by default here. And let's actually make a small little program for making the user able to switch switch the switch. That's a good program. And the way we can check this is simply by typing if and then is on. And if you remember from the last episode, if you're following this along as a course, what we can do is that we can use double equal signs and then either true or false here. We cannot use numbers, that's not going to work out. But now we got two different options. So let's say if it's true, then type system, do it system out a print line, so type something on the screen. We want to type camels. Probably spelled that wrong, so I have no idea. Smile, like that. And now, of course, this is not going to say something or say anything because the is on is equal to false when we want it to be equal to true. And then again, we could do an else here, but we wouldn't really earn anything off of that because we just wanted to say smile. That's the whole goal for this. So then I could, of course, just just change this to true, and it would say smile. We're going to make it a bit more difficult here, and I'm going to import. We're going to import the java.util.scanner. We're going to create a scanner equals new scanner, and we're going to use it system.in for the system input, so we can type things into it. And we're going to create a string variable here, a string. Let's just call this string option, and just gonna set it equal to off. No, just nothing. Define it later. And then we're going want the user to type something into the program, and depending on what he types, they want the switch to either be off or on. What we can do here is that we can type in option equals scanner dot next line. For strings, it's next line. For integers, it's next int, and for doubles, it's next double. Just keep that in mind. Those are the three most important to remember. I think you might even be able to do next boolean. No, you cannot. That's good. But next line, we got the next line here, and then we want to check whatever the user typed in. But something that's even more important than that is to give the user instructions so that he knows what to do. So system out.println what would you like to do? Question mark. Turn on slash turn off. Like this. Would you like to turn on the switch or would you like to turn off the switch? And that you type it in here and it will do that for you. And then we can do another if check here. If option dot equals, we can check equals like this, and we can create another string inside this. So this is a method that's called and it's called equals, and it's going to return. It's going to give us either a true or a false if it's equal to the thing we type in here, or if it's equal to something different. And we want to check for if the option here is equal to turn on. Then we want it to turn on. So we can do this, curly brackets, and in case it's on, we want the is on to turn on. Is on equals true. But if it's not, so let's just go for else, so you can actually type in anything, just in case you misspell it, we won't have to deal with any errors or anything like that. Is, well, there won't be any errors, but it will just be we won't be able to get this basically anyway. So is on equals false, like this. So this will check if we want to turn on the switch or if we want to turn it off. And after that, what we can do is just print out the next if statement. So we'll start off by creating a Boolean. We're going to set it to false, creating a scanner, and it is we're creating an option variable for holding our option, and then we are printing some stuff out for the user to see, so the user understands what to do. We are scanning the option for what the user wants to do, either turn it on or turn it off, and then we're checking, we're turning it off or turning it on. No, turning it on or turning it off, depending on what the user typed in, and we are printing out a message if the switch is on. Let's try this out here. What would you like to do? Turn on, turn off. I'd like to turn it on. Smile. So now let's see what happens if I just type in turn off. Now this is not like this is don't know what's called, but this is very you can't like type in lowercase letter turn on, because that wouldn't work. And we would actually have to do some extra stuff. It's actually pretty simple. We might as well do that here, yeah. So dot to lowercase here. We add that to the option here. Now this is something you don't really know to understand right now. There would be like a 2-minute explanation of that as well. We'll come to that later anyway. But if you just add that onto here, we can go for lowercase letters, turn off or turn on. Actually, that's not going to work because these need to be lowercase as well when we're changing. So basically, whatever we type into this string goes to lowercase letters, and then it's in here turn on. We could even do to uppercase here and change these to capitals. So doesn't matter whatever you type in. We can do it like this: turn on, and it will turn on like that. So thank you all farewell for watching, and hope you're enjoying this series if you're following this along as a course. Other than that, just please leave a like, favorize and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any problems, or send me a message at YouTube. Thanks for watching.